Step in the ring, it's NXT time. D-Walk on the mic, gonna blow your mind. We bring the energy, the crowds go wild. We stay on top, we never back down. We break the boundaries, push the limits. NXT wrestling, we the epitome of brilliance. From the mat to the mic, we bring the fire. D-Walk's the name, I'm the rhyme supplier.
In a squared circle, we wrestle with passion, heart and dedication. That's our ultimate fashion. We rise to the top, we dominate the game. NXT superstars, we won't be the same.
In the squared circle, we wrestle with passion, heart and dedication. That's our ultimate fashion. We rise to the top, we dominate the game. NXT superstars, we won't be the same.
Yes, welcome to NXT Time with your boy D-Walk. We're here to talk about the after show for NXT No Mercy. Like I said, I might have 1 guest, 2 guests, 3 guests, 4 guests, 5 guests. NXT No Mercy was good. We got some people with me and everything. You know, I got company. You know, I heard somebody knocking on the door. You know, I think I got some company. Oh, see, look at that.
See, look at that. Yeah. Not as good as that Zod. Looks like you smoked before the show. Look at that. No comment?
You got to try sometime.
Welcome to NXT Time with D-Walk.
Yo.
On the heels of No Mercy.
Hey everybody, this was a crazy No Mercy.
Yeah.
Not really. What could have been a lot better.
Yeah, we were disappointed at some parts, but I'm looking at the long term.
And I predicted something last week. I predicted something exactly that happened last week. It was ridiculous, down to the fucking T. But like, comment, subscribe, share, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure to hit all that things. Mr. Flint on 810. Check him out on YouTube. Mr. Joe BNCO on YouTube. Check out everyone's socials down below. And remember, hashtag NXT Time with D-Walk. No spaces. We don't do that space shit.
Yeah.
We're not Canadian. Anyway, first match. Mr. D-Walk, take it away. Chase U versus you know who.
For the NXT Tag Team Championship. Good match. Nathan Frazier and Axiom should have never lost. They only had the belts for what, 2 weeks? 2 weeks? 2 weeks, wasn't it? They had it for 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
That was a waste. Huh?
2 weeks? Had cows longer than that, buddy.
Okay, well, less than a month. Less than a month, but it was a good match. I was surprised. It was a good match. Rich Holland did his shit. Chase did his shit. Nathan Frazier and Axiom showed out.
How about Andre Chase with the top rope Spanish fly into the Liger bomb?
Thank you for bringing that shit up. I was trying to remember what the name was. They called it a double underhook power bomb, but he did it too
That's
fast.
a Liger bomb. That was a Liger bomb.
Shout out to Justin Thunder Liger. I'm sorry.
Yes, sir. I grew up in the 80s and the 90s, and I loved watching Jushin Thunder Liger do that Liger bomb.
And he invented that type of power bomb, Cardella, for the fact that when you do a double underhooked, you can do it really slow and whatever. But Liger did it in a very fast motion that was just
like Chase did it tonight, and he did it all right after a top rope fucking Spanish fly. I was like, it was like, damn. He even adjusted it in mid flip.
Yeah.
I know, because he landed kind of on his knees, but they got up really fast. But the one thing I will say about this match, if this was a creative wrestler match, everyone put Spanish flies. as their specials on their ropes, on their specials on this. Everyone did a Spanish fly except for fucking Rich Holland. And I was getting really sick and tired of like, all right, guys, we get it. You guys are Spanish flies. Like, stop doing so fucking much. Chase did one that was awesome because he did a Liker bomb.
Yeah.
Axiom did it. Frazier did it. I'm like, oh god damn. But my thought. That was my thoughts.
I don't. All right, we all talked about the outcome of this match. We've been talking about it for weeks. We all knew this was coming, but they could have done it differently. And there's a reason why. And if you notice in the beginning of the show, when they made their entrance, if you notice, they were wearing different colors and different shirts.
Damn it. Cardallo actually called that out at the end of the match. He's like, Ridge is wearing red and everyone else was wearing black. Everybody.
Nope. But Chase was still wearing red and black. But the other two were wearing gold and black. And Thea Hale was wearing gold and black.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, are we going to get a swerve? I was like, are we going to get a swerve and not see it coming?
I'm ready for that, honestly.
I thought what was going to happen. This was my thing when I first saw them come out. I was like, are we going to get Duke Hudson and the other guy, Ryan something?
Yeah, Ryan, whatever.
And Thea Hale turning on Ridge and Chase? I was like, that would have been nice. Nobody would have saw that shit coming.
No, I predicted this last week, Joe. I said it last week. Ridge said it specifically in that stupid classroom. As long as I have the tag team belts, I'll ride with you guys until the end.
And then the second he didn't have the tag team belt, F you guys.
Then he systematically went after the people that fucked him over. The tag team that didn't need to challenge Axiom and Frazier. Chase Holland for letting these motherfuckers challenge Axiom and Frazier. And then can we all talk about Thea Hill's worse than B movie acting scream?
Yeah.
It was bad.
That was horrible.
It could have been a lot. I mean, I was waiting, like I said, I thought we were going to get a swerve because I was like, okay, everybody knows Ridge is going to turn, so maybe they're going to change it so that we're not expecting it. If it was me and I had the pencil, which I don't, but if I did, I would have been like, you know what? They're all expecting you to go heel. They're all expecting you to turn on everybody. Yeah. We're gonna fuck them up. We're gonna turn the other three that they're not looking at heel.
Yeah, they should.
And they're gonna turn, and we're gonna give them a push.
Yeah, they should have jumped Rich Holland.
They should have jumped Rich Holland and Chase for losing the belts, and be like, we're sick of living in the shadows, and have Ridge as the baby face.
Yeah.
I think that would have worked out a little better.
Yeah.
Did we lose Cardallo and Invisible Man?
No, we don't. Yeah, Buzz for a second.
Okay. All right. So that was my outtake on this match. Like I was expecting to get a swerve. I wanted to see a swerve, more of a bigger swerve.
Yeah.
And in this day and age with the internet and stuff, like, these are the type of things that WWE needs to pull the trigger on and do to captivate the audience and draw them in a little more. Like, oh my God, I didn't see that coming. Nobody saw that coming. Like, why? Why? And that would have given Thea Hale a good push too, because that would have given her a heel role to push her more into a title picture, like to go against like Kalani Jordan.
Yeah.
And that could have given her first singles title.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree.
Long-term booking and storytelling.
I agree. Like I said, but other than that, the match was good. I mean,
match was fine.
The match was good. I mean, it was, like I said, to me, Nathan Frazier and Axiom showed up.
They did, but again, it's
they shouldn't have lost them. They shouldn't have lost them.
They also announced that there's going to be a three-way match
Yeah.
to determine the number one contenders for the tag titles on October 1st, the episode of on the CW, the debut. And it's gonna have Trey Miguel and Zachary Wentz as the Rascals. Shit, who are the other two teams? The Good Brothers.
No, it was the Rascals, Hank and Tank, and God damn, who was that last tag team?
The Good Brothers, I thought.
It might be, but this one I'm hoping for. I'm hoping somebody jump Hank and Tank, and somebody they get replaced.
By who?
What if it's the Most City Machine Guns?
Yeah, but that would. Yeah, but that would be like.
Huh?
Or you have. Or the Good Brothers get jumped.
No, I don't too much care about Hank and Tank though.
They're pushing them to be number one contenders. I'm sorry to tell you that.
No. My bad. It's Hank and Tank. It's the Rascals, and then it's Gallus.
Oh, Gallus.
Yeah,
Well, they're starting to push Gallus.
Yeah, I don't want Hank and Tank. Ain't no man.
I'm back.
Hey, what's going on?
Sorry,
Welcome
my
back.
light left. Sorry, the light left where we lived for about 5 minutes. Just got it back. All right.
You're fine.
Where we're at?
We're just talking about the tag team titles, and we're talking about the announcement Ava made about the triple threat tag team match that's going to be taking place on NXT for the number one contenders for the CW premiere on October 1st.
Yeah, that part pisses me off too because I told Cardella this. They're passing around the tag team like and I'll quote myself this, passing around tag team belts like a whore in an orgy.
Yep.
Everyone's, and it's the same people in the same orgy every Saturday behind Kinko's.
Well, it's Hank and Tank, Gallus, and Trey Miguel and Zachary Wentz, the Rascals.
So,
but here's the thing: like me and D-Walk were just talking about, Motor City Machine Guns. I thought were signed. Are they going to be with NXT or main roster?
NXT for a while. They can't put them up in the main roster until people get recognition. You know they got the TNA stink on them.
You're going to bring a 20-year veteran tag team in to be a NXT start? Like, I don't know if that's a good start or not.
Good start, but the example that I can give you, Joe, that will be like, oh, you're right, is the Good Brothers.
Well, they sent them back. They came into the main roster and got sent back to NXT.
But that's the thing. These like Triple H is being really nice with. Okay, you know what? Let's go. Let's literally talk about this because you brought it up.
Talk about it.
Wesley versus Zachary Wentz. Let's talk about this, please.
Man.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Great match. Great match.
Yeah.
Just Dennis, let's let Dennis paint the picture for this, please, Dennis.
I liked it. Okay. It was a good match. It was a good back and forth match, and I'm surprised it was still partially the match. The match was still clean. It wasn't like
the ending made sense.
Yeah, what you just said.
Ending made sense.
Yeah.
Okay. Now my thoughts. For a match that's supposed to be like one person's trying to understand why they turned evil and one person's evil, one person should be very vicious and one person should be sympathetic, but then leading up to being vicious as well. That did not portray well in this match because Wesley wasn't even kicking him that hard. Zachary Wentz wasn't even kicking him that hard. And at the end, and I mean at the end, was it only good? Honestly, and I will say that it was a good match. It wasn't a great match. It wasn't portrayed well.
Mm-hmm.
Wesley shouldn't have lost, since if this is his dark path, and trying to get a belt, his first step is losing to his best friend.
He did lose.
He lost.
Yeah.
He lost.
Zachary Wentz won.
Yeah, and that's what
Yeah.
sucks.
And Zachary Wentz is also the X Division champion. They didn't want him to have him lose either.
I mean, Shark Boy was the X Division champion too. Let's not put some prestige on that.
Oh wow.
Okay, come on.
All the way down.
Okay, but so was Samoa Joe, AJ Styles, Christopher Daniels, PV Williams,
and Shark Boy. He's the David Arquette. Let's just be real.
Hey, Shark Boy wasn't that bad. Come on, man.
Bad or good? Your name is fucking Shark Boy.
They didn't give it to Super Curry at least.
Yeah, they ain't getting a Super Curry.
Curry, man.
Oh God, I see. I just know TNA from Shark Boy. You just brought up another person, Curry Man. What was he at least? I don't know. What was he at least Indian descent or anything like that?
He was a luchador. He had a mask on with a looked like a plate of curry as a hat.
Yeah.
Yeah. There we go. The Mexican person play.
So what was wrong with Shark Boy? Shark Boy, he had the Stone Cold gimmick.
Yeah, he did.
Give me a shield, yeah.
Yeah, he was running the Stone Cold gimmick.
But I think that all your money's on Wesley. You put all these things together, you make him lose all these things. Why? I told Cardallo this. There's 2 TNA matches. If one TNA wins, the other will not win. This is 50-50 booking at its finest. This is fucking 50-50 booking. That's why I didn't want Zachary Wentz to win, because I knew that if Zachary Wentz lost or Zachary lost, then Joe Hendry would win. Mm-hmm. Once Zachary won, I was like, oh fuck, Joe Hendry fucking lost this fucking match. Yeah. But shout out to BX Sports Jedi Network. Before NXT even started, TNA wanted Joe Hendry shit too. I'm like, motherfuckers, you're fucking stupid. Wait until NXT's over. Not put it out that you automatically know he's gonna not win. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that sucks. Mm-hmm. So I was like, okay, well, that's good.
Yeah, the promos that they play, are a big part of it. Mm-hmm. If they're doing a whole
Hey, so y'all know it's not over. So we're saying Wesley go and win the X Division title, or let's say they met. Let's say Miguel messed. He messed it up, and it's a triple threat match. Shout out to BX. What's making they all of them? They gonna make all of them break up, and all of them be in a triple threat match with each other.
But okay, the counter to that, Dennis, I do like the idea, but West going to TNA is like a white man from Malibu going to Compton. It's beneath him in a sense of it all. So why would Wesley want to go all the way to TNA to take some belts that he fucking hates that place? He's like, oh, that place is like beneath me. You guys, no. I'm like, wow. If I want a belt, I would do like what the girl did in WCW and throw it into the trash.
Man, that's what I was gonna get. That's what I was gonna get at.
Yeah,
that's what I was gonna get at was the fact that he might. This could be a start of an angle, an invasion angle too, because you can have Wesley win the title and he's like, this title ain't worth shit. Yeah. And come on NXT on a Tuesday after winning it on a Thursday and be like, this title ain't shit. This title's worthless. This title's garbage, like the rest of the talent from TNA, and throw it in the trash.
Joe, if he drags it like Naito from New Japan, that would make it perfectly. And Naito was a wrestler that he hated the belt that he won so much that he would drag it like a fucking doll. He would drag it, not give a fuck about it. He would throw it into the ring, not give a fuck about it. That was Naito, and I loved him for that. That made him a better champion because he didn't even give a fuck about it. But he didn't. He loved not to lose. He didn't like to lose.
So or have Wesley have him throw it in the trash and set it on fire.
That's right.
Middle of the ring on a Tuesday on an NXT. Have him do it on the very first episode on CW.
Yeah, if they complain, I'm the champion. I can do whatever the fuck I want to my belt.
And then that's when we really know WWE bought TNA.
Yeah, just a shit on TNA, but yeah.
They're not going to sell it. The company that owns them is Endeavor. They're not Endeavor, but oh wait, does Endeavor own them?
Endeavor owns TNA, yeah.
Oh, there you go. So Endeavor does own WWE and TNA. There you go.
There you go. Cat's out the bag.
That's why they showed the X Division. Like, they didn't have to show the X Division champion. They could just said Zachary Wentz. That's it.
Yeah.
I just don't feel like I feel like they don't want to pull the trigger on switching champions from a show to a show. I feel like they're nervous and they're scared of doing that.
Yeah, because something might happen. TNA has a lot of people that has a lot of crimes on their roster. You know that, dude.
Yeah.
Swan, Moose, like those guys got records. So they're just if I was a booker, I'm like, I don't know, Zachary. I don't know. Joe Hendry seems like a nice guy, but then next week he can run over a dog, and then like that looks bad. And like, oh shit.
And we'll get to that about the botch in the match.
Oh, which one? The next one coming up, which is going to be Kaylani versus Wendy Chu. Now,
okay, this one I was sleeping for.
There's only one botch. There's only one botch, and I will say that whatever. But Cardala,
Yeah.
what were your thoughts on the match of Kaylani versus Wendy Chu?
Right off the bat, I was very impressed with Wendy. Like, she, this was obviously her time to shine. I was also saying that, I like to see the variety from her a little bit of not just going for the precision moves, but also like just using her pure body strength. Like she might be like she is mighty. So this match was pretty good overall. Yeah. What are your thoughts, Invisible Man?
Wendy Chu came out in a new style, so much so that you can go back and watch this, Dennis. That when she stands up straight, she has like bedazzled jewels on her, like on the outlining of her butt. Mm-hmm. When she would stand up straight, the jewel dazzle would disappear every single time.
I'm going to mention something that's off topic for a moment. Back to the first match that we discussed was the tag match.
Yes.
Yeah.
The match got a B for the action and an F for the booking.
Wow.
Really?
Via Bleacher Report.
It was predictable. Like I predicted it. I don't even work for Bleacher Report.
Yep, we did.
I've never seen Bleacher Report do a split rating on a match.
Because they're like me. You just gave the belt to fucking Chase U. You could have held it out until until Halloween happened. Because the next pay-per-view is in 2 months. So you could have just waited. Like do a little like one-on-ones, like all that shit. Shout out to Logan James K. Hello. Shout out to you, sir. Appreciate you. Welcome to NXT Time with D-Wow. Hit that like.
Thanks for watching.
But
what's up, Logan?
What's up, Logan? But again, it was predictable. And you know why it was an F? Thea Hill's acting. It was horrible. Horrible. She was
he said the storyline, the plot just got an F. Like in general, it was terrible.
It was a good storyline, but they jumped the gun too fast. Too fucking fast. Like they just got the belt. No one likes. If you want the NXT Tag Team Division to be shining, you shouldn't be hot potatoing it between 3 tag teams over and over again. It only worked back in 2016 with DIY and all those guys because they were banger fucking matches. You're giving banger fucking matches.
I'm reading about the Wendy Chu match in the Kalani Jordan.
Okay.
And Bleacher Report said, it said the right woman won, as Chu's new character is still not clicking. It's still not clicking, while Jordan is one of the most over women in NXT at this moment.
Oh my God! Stop sucking on her fucking clitoris. Fuck that shit.
What does that mean?
And they gave the grade. They gave the grade for the match a D+.
Okay.
Yes.
So we think the match was
Shitty.
right, but also bad.
Yeah.
So wait, is their opinion of Wendy Chu that like her character isn't fully like fleshed out?
They think that Wendy Chu's character is not clicking.
It's okay. Dennis, your thoughts. Hold up, Dennis, your thoughts on that because I want to hear your thoughts on that.
I think this person is. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, crack. I don't know. Dennis, he's eating some fingers. Give her. Oh yeah,
I'm going to-
give her a second.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we were kind of saying the same thing. Like I said, I'd like to see something different from her. You know,
I would like to see her do more.
Yeah.
like she could really be a powerhouse.
I like her style that she's trying to get your neck and your arm to go for the choke, but she was all over the place in this match. She was going for your back, your hand, your neck, your shoulder, like your knee, your leg. Like pick a fucking body part and go for it.
You know what? She would be really good. She with the type of style. Alex will know this person. I don't believe you might not know this, but Ishii. She can do an Ishii style.
Okay. Ishii's like a really
because of her build.
Yeah. Like Ishii, I'll explain the Cardano.
Because she's shorter and thicker. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Stone Pitbull. The Stone Pitbull.
No, yeah, Stone Pitbull. Sorry.
Okay.
It's a guy that like, you can hit him, smack him, punch him, he no sells anything, and he just one chop, one thing or something just knocks you the fuck out because he just has so much power behind.
There's also endurance.
He doesn't hit you a lot of times, but the times he does hit you is just ridiculous. And I like that. I do like that. I again, except for the botch, that was hilariously stupid. Kaylani was okay.
I honestly kind of love the botch because it didn't feel like a botch. It felt like this bitch was trying and she just fell. She literally just tripped and fell. Like that wasn't a botch. So yeah, I like that.
Dennis, please tell me.
Yes.
I like the match. The more I see Kehlani Jordan wrestle, the more I start liking her.
Okay.
I mean, she did good tonight. I mean, I liked it. Like, I thought it was a good match, and I was surprised by it.
Yeah.
What about the fact that Tatum Paxley got involved?
Oh, that was after the match. After the match, we have Wendy Chu having her legs crossed, just looking at Kehlani Jordan. Taylor Paxley come up and creep up on her like a goddamn anaconda that's hungry, and got to choking her ass out, and then left her a baby doll on her pillow.
Now, that part was funny. Thank you for reminding me of that, Joe. One, I did like that. She and I know you're gonna hate this shit. Wendy Chu really likes Orange Cassidy because she did a lot of Orange Cassidy moves. Like every time she was on the floor and Kehlani was doing it, she just rolled away to the other side of the ring. I'm like, Orange Cassidy right there, baby. That's some OC. It was to her detriment because then she would roll towards the target. I'm like, no, run away from it. Don't go towards it.
No, she only did that when she has to.
Yeah. Okay. I want this match to be important, and this could be a hardcore match in Halloween Havoc, Tatum Paxley versus Wendy Chu.
Yeah.
Because this was a storyline that started this whole thing with Kehlani. So I would actually like to see that shit. Like, we got 2 months to build this shit up. They're using other players to get at each other. And at the end, it's just them. Hardcore match. That's it. That's what I think.
I think they're gonna do Tatum Paxley versus Wendy Chu and spin the wheel, make the deal match.
Okay.
At Halloween Havoc.
That's what I'm thinking. Like, there's the next pay-per-view is in 2 months. You can actually set this shit up right.
Yeah.
And put it up. Because whoever's gonna fight Kehlani in Halloween Havoc better fucking win. She is not the most over person on the fucking roster. She's a girl that has the belt that ain't done shit. She had powder on her hands, and that's it. Wow.
Yeah, and they said that they also said that she is learning with each match.
She sort of is.
Yeah.
But she's still botching every fucking match. So she needs to fucking start learning how to not botch. Wendy Chu was solid. I mean, she's short and she's stocky with a bad knee. Let's be honest. Wendy Chu does have a bad knee. So just to run up to the fucking top of the ropes to try to get her in fast, she tried. I give her that, man. Okay. Like, if Wendy Chu has the Tegan Knox syndrome, that every time she does something, she gets hurt, I'm really feeling bad. She's not. But anyone with a stone cold knee brace, I'm like, I just feel bad. That's it. Honest. Fuck that shit. That shit sucks. All right. This match, I have to say, this match blew my fucking mind.
Crazy.
Let's go.
Crazy.
I was sleeping. I was sleeping for this one, but I'm reading good things.
Oh,
Man, you gotta watch it.
You better watch that shit. That was a good fucking match.
Oh man. And they was going ham on each other. Like I haven't seen Tony D'Angelo was the only person I ever seen so far toss over Femi like that. And then they was going hit from hit, slam from slam. It was crazy. They was kicking out of each other's shit.
Yep. Not so much. Tony D'Angelo was the only person ever. By the way, this is the stats. Obafemi has been in 21 televised matches. In those 21 televised matches, 1/3 of them has been title defenses.
Mm-hmm.
So his stock alone is pretty badass. Also, Tony D'Angelo is the only person ever in Obafemi's career to kick out of his power bomb.
Yeah.
The only one. And it took Obafemi 3 other power bombs to do it. But Joe, this guy was throwing Obafemi around like Kurt Angle.
Yeah.
Straight up and down. And you wouldn't expect Obafemi to fly, but he participated very well in this match. Like overhead suplex, belly to belly, good runs. Obafemi accidentally knee Tony D'Angelo in the balls. Like that was a real hit. That wasn't a bot. Like that wasn't an act. That was me and Cardella went back a couple times and watched it. Mm-hmm. He legit hit him in the fucking balls, and it was because Tony D'Angelo kind of like tripped on his ankle, and I thought his ankle got sprained, but it wasn't.
Yeah,
and just he kind of like fell into it. So whatever. I love that Obafemi was smiling afterwards, like, oh well. I mean, it's my fault, but like, oopsies. Just keep going. The participants of the family came in and tried to help. They both got their ass kicked, fucking murdered. Yeah. And the power bombs that Obafemi gave D'Angelo, he gave one, he kicked out. Then he gave 2 back to back, and 1. But the part I want to talk about that might lead up to Halloween Havoc, and a part that Mrs. Invisible Woman said, at the end of the match, post-match, Obafemi is staring the fuck down D'Angelo, but not in a show of like I beat you. It's more of a stare of like, holy shit, this motherfucker made me go like 3 power bombs. He was the first one to do that. What the fuck? So I think we're gonna get Femi D'Angelo 2 for Halloween Havoc, and all I gotta say is yes, fucking please. Honestly. That's my joke.
I think that'll be D'Angelo's redemption match.
Yes. Because Mrs. Invisible Woman made a good point. Obafemi still wants that Heritage Cup.
Yeah.
He still wants it. He can get it between now and October.
Yeah.
And then D'Angelo can fight Femi, winner take all.
Just the fact about Obafemi went out to the ring and beat
Bleacher Report.
Bleacher Report, what, bro?
I was gonna say Bleacher Report gave it an A- grade.
Yeah, I would have given it A+.
Very high grade.
I give it an A+.
I give it A+ because the guy got hit in the balls and he still kept going. Like I was like, all right, time.
What were your thoughts, D-Walk?
What were your thoughts?
No, but the fact about Obafemi went outside and beat Stacks and his homeboy up, and he caught him with the crowbar. Man, that's what when he went out there and opened up his shirt and he had the crowbar and beat both of their asses. Yeah.
A little bit of a villain moment there.
Yeah.
The more villain part is that D'Angelo's goons had the crowbar.
Yeah.
What the fuck were you doing with a crowbar?
Yeah, they're goons.
Like, what the fuck were you gonna do with a crowbar, guys? What the fuck? So that part was good, but like I said, I want to see D'Angelo. D'Angelo fucking Obafemi.
Yeah.
I hope they pull out a taser next time and fucking and do a Scott Hall Goldberg to Obafemi and just tase his ass.
They need to with him. That ain't gonna work. You got to do a Kurt Angle and Big Show. Shoot him with a tranquilizer dart.
Could be. I think this is gonna be the point that D'Angelo doesn't like to cheat. He doesn't like to cheat to win. That's his motto.
No.
Halloween Havoc, if you got a chance to go back to Obafemi again, you better fucking cheat. You better do something. Something, because like it's starting to look like no one can beat Obafemi unless someone more powerful than Obafemi comes in. And there's no one right now. There's no one.
I was talking to I was on BX earlier today. I'm like, what if Keith Lee come back against Obafemi? You think that'd be a good match?
Oh hell yeah! But he ain't gonna go. He ain't gonna downgrade his pay to go to NXT.
Hey, his girl there. Hey, and his girl there. You know, she's starting to get a work boyfriend. So you know how that been lately.
You know. Here's the thing though, and I noticed this. They were pointing out earlier today. I looked at an article, and they were pointing out how the females of their male boyfriends or husbands, the males are going to AEW and the females are staying in WWE.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
If you notice that, Ricochet and Samantha Irvin, Keith Lee and Mia Yim, Buddy Murphy and Rhea Ripley. There was another one too. There was a fourth one. But anyway, the females are staying in WWE, but the males are going to AEW.
Make that money. Money.
Buddy Murphy and Zelina Vega. Not Buddy Murphy, Aleister Black and Zelina Vega.
Exactly. Zelina Vega is in WWE. Aleister Black is in AEW.
Yep.
And they both like together. So you know what? That we'll talk about that in the PW because that's a nice little one. Work wives and real husbands.
Like that.
You know? But this match. After this, by the way, Trick Williams came out of the thing, and then we got Giovanni Vinci coming out on Friday, and we had an Izzy Dame promo, which I don't know why the fuck, because it's Izzy Dame, what the fuck ever. But this match reminded me something that you never told me, Dennis and Joe. Roxanne Perez is aptly named the prodigy for a fucking reason.
Yeah.
I mean, breakout winner, Iron Survivor, 2-time champion, tag team champion, has beaten 6 women back to back in 6 pay-per-views.
Mm-hmm.
And Jada coming in with her ass.
She was injured though.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
The ribs were injured.
Did we lose everybody?
Yeah. It was a good match. I did like one thing. I want to say this right now. I did like that Roxanne Perez tried to do the pop rocks on Jada, but her butt was too big, so she couldn't do it the first 2 times.
Yeah.
She kept sliding off. She kept whoop, whoop. Like,
I don't know what happened there.
So there's that. Dennis, what are your thoughts on the match? Because this was a storyline match, basically.
This is a dope match.
Yeah,
Jada Parker really surprised me in this match. I got to give her more points for that because she wrestled good tonight.
The match was a good match. I watched this match. The match was good. There was a couple spots where I felt Jada was a little slow.
Yeah.
And it made it look botchy because she was slower at it.
Yeah.
But the match all in all was not terrible. The debut after the match was what made me happy.
No, wait. Let's not get to that. Let's talk about the match. This was a good match. This was a good back and forth. This was a psychological.
No, I thought there were going to be 2 Roxanne Perez fights tonight, but
I thought so too. I thought we were going to get like a what's it? Jade Cargill double title defense type shit.
Yeah, but I will talk about the points of the match. That for one, Roxanne Perez being a veteran, targeting the ribs, going after the ribs. She did Jada's fucking old move on her ass, the little booty thing. Which I did like that. She's like, yeah, I can do that too. I can do the little leg pumps too. I did like the psychology of the match.
That was cute.
Jada was strong. You can't let Jada grab your ass. And so Roxanne Perez's specialty is to run around like a fucking mouse and just like not get caught. I did like that. Jada Parker, and I was like, Cardala, you said this, and like she just stopped using her leg, like she just stopped using her hips and her ribs because she kept getting hit in the ribs. When she ran outside and did the booty bump to the barricade and broke the barricade in half,
Yep.
I was like, it's done. You just kept like your butt
You're
is
injuring yourself.
Yeah, your butt is your biggest weapon and your biggest weakness right now. You're fucking yourself up too much.
Looks like she was fucked because she couldn't lift Roxanne. She couldn't use her whole body was fucked because her midriff.
Yeah. And he's like, oh, I can pick her up and like when you're taking her and carrying her from the outside to the inside because you think you're wasting time. Like you're not like your presentation material. You're not championship material.
One of my biggest problems was toward the end, the pop rocks on the outside, on the piece of the barricade, which is obviously very cushioned. You can see all the cushioning on it.
True.
She got pop rocks on it, and then she was almost no selling it.
Yeah.
I'm like, you just got someone's finisher on the outside. You need to be selling that a little more than that.
She looked knocked out. I mean, you mean she wasn't like
She was still moving. She was still crawling afterwards and moving towards the ring. Like right as she took it, I was like,
she was taking damage from like from the get-go.
No, I get that, but like I said, it's just the fact that she took a finisher, which is someone's finisher, and just right after she took it was moving around. There was no pause. There was no like, I'm dead outside the ring. Like I'm gonna wait till 7 before I even get close to the ring apron.
Nope. And by the way, they both got into the ring after that at 9. I remember that spot. But even then, it was a good match in the sense of like the psychology of Roxanne Perez understanding her and gotta get away from it. But at the same time, it was not a good match because Jada Parker relied heavily on her fucking ass. And it was a detriment to herself, her personality, and what I say last week, you just destinied your ass to lose by doing this shit. Boom, and she fucking lost. But Joe, post match, let's talk about this weird rainbow bright girl I've never seen before.
She comes from Stardom in Japan.
Okay. First off, before we continue, Stardom in Japan is like NXT for Japan and for women.
Okay, cool.
But the best of the best. In a sense, like there ain't no pussies and well, I can't really say that.
Yeah, she has a lot of credibility coming in. Everybody wanted to sign her.
So like all those wrestlers in WWE, Sky, Rhea Ripley, all those people, they went to Stardom.
Really?
Yeah.
Kairi Sane, Asuka.
Yep. All the greats of the last 10 years of WWE, Japan, and everything else.
Okay.
Americans too. And Britons and Australians and New Zealand people, all like, and Stardom sucks in the sense of like, I hope they fix this, but when I remember Stardom, was that you had to promote yourself, like, and it was like there was just all guys coming to your booths.
Stardom has actually gotten.
Yeah,
I thought it got better.
That was before the documentary. That's when I saw the documentary. I think it got better after that. But that was like a few years ago. But that's how it was before the documentary came out. That there should be like rows of guys, aisles and aisles, just wanting to take pictures, and that's how they made money, by creepy men. But that's how Japan is most of the life anyway, ladies and gentlemen.
It is.
No hate on Japan and our followers. Check us out on Spotify, NXT Time with D-Walk. Check us out.
But the thing about Stardom is like it had a rocky start, but I think it's gotten a lot of stability.
Yeah.
More stability lately. I know they work a lot with New Japan.
Now, before they did it, now they had to be like it was funny, like New Japan was all guys, no girls. And Stardom was like, yeah, there's like you can go around the block and there's like a cute little, small thing for girls. That was how they treated Stardom.
Mm.
But now they're like, hey, around the block, we know these people called Stardom. Like, we know them.
That's because what's his name is running New Japan now. Shit, I forgot his name. Very, very big Japanese wrestler.
Damn, see my face. Marijuana. Okay.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. So, but I said, okay. She comes in all sparkly. She walks in, does her little boot thing, stands straight in front of Roxanne. Roxanne is just now. Roxanne won't fight until October, obviously, because of Halloween Havoc. Because of Halloween Havoc.
They might have her defended on the opening episode of. They might do something for those first or second episode of the CW.
They shouldn't. They should put a match with Roxanne against like a up and comer or someone close enough. But no. Roxanne is a pay-per-view champion, pay-per-view defender. Keep her that way. You don't see Roman fighting one-on-one on a SmackDown. You see Roman fighting in a tag team, in a trios, in something. If you treat Roxanne Perez like Roman Reigns, then that the rules apply the same to her.
Okay.
I believe that too. So yeah, Julia can come out and fight someone really known on the premiere on CW. That's good because now Julia's here. She can't just disappear and come back to Halloween Havoc. She got to do some shit.
Have her on the road to Halloween Havoc. Have her decimate all of Roxanne's opponents, people she's beaten, and have her do it in half the time. Have her do it just super quick.
Yeah, Thea Hale's distraught over Chase. Jada Parker got the ribs fucked up. Lash is just, she gets beat up anyway, so that's not even that hard. Lollipop Girl, blah 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 blah. You can do that in 2 months. Easy. And again, if you don't feel that Julia is ready for a one-on-one, you can make this match a triple threat. You can make this match a fatal four-way if you need to. You shouldn't, because if it's time for Roxanne to go up, it's time for her to go up. Give it to Julia and remind us that you will never give it to homegrown talent. You just get it to new stars. And yet you shit on AEW NXT.
I think Julie's going to take that title.
And I don't think she deserves it, but what am I to say from just a casual fan after watching this for 3 months? And I think honestly,
look her stuff up on YouTube, man. I'm telling you, she's definitely really good, and I don't see them. They got her, and they got Stephanie Vacor, who hasn't even come in yet. But I heard Stephanie Vacor.
Yeah. Go on.
Stephanie Vacor already made her debut on a live event.
Okay.
So a month ago.
That means it's going to be a triple threat for Halloween Havoc. If Stephanie hasn't fought yet, so it's probably going to be Stephanie and Julia versus Roxanne. And if it's going to be a triple threat, Roxanne wins. I'm calling this shit right now, 2 months in advance. Roxanne slips in the fucking win, and then you wait till November for Survivor Series. Then you bring her in for Survivor Series. Again, they're putting all their money in Roxanne. You don't put that fucking long list of accomplishments before that. You put that for a reason. This is like Triple H's like 4 horsewomen in 1 woman. Like, he does not want to fuck it up. I think. Because Triple H is dragging this and Shawn Michaels' 2 lazy eyes are watching her. So
damn.
Sorry, Shawn Michaels. You have money. You can get that fixed. You know you can. What did Bleacher Report give this, Joe? Oh, you fixed the camera. Look at that.
A plus.
Being widescreen.
Nice.
A plus.
A plus? Well
for the match and the debut, both A plus.
What would you give it?
For the
Roxanne match.
I would give it. Yeah, I agree. A B plus. And And honestly, this match definitely pushed me towards the fact that I want Roxanne to lose the belt eventually after she wins the record. And I don't know, I respect Jada a little bit more now. So
Okay. I'll give it that. Dennis, what are your thoughts?
I give it a A minus. I like the match. It was good.
Mr. Joe?
Gonna call it and give it an A.
Okay.
Good match.
Mm-hmm.
I give it. I think it was. I have to give it a. It was a good match. Jada didn't really fuck up that much.
Yeah.
Maybe one or two botches. She was strong. She showed up emotionally. Her entrance was fucking fire because the cameraman followed her, and then she was like different emotions, from like happy, angry to like boom, Mr. D-Wall come back in a second. So yeah, it was a good match. I would give it like an A division. Is it between minus and plus?
That's what I did. I just gave it an A in between the minus and the plus.
That's good.
Because the debut was good too.
Yeah, Julia's debut was really good. I like it. I want to see her fight before she fights. Like I said, Roxanne. She has to fight Roxanne. She has to. And if Stephanie's out there somewhere, Stephanie has to fight someone as well. She has to as well. She got to figure that shit out. So,
Yeah.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. This was by far
For the main event.
I can't, ladies and gentlemen. You don't even know why. Okay. Joe Hendry versus Ethan Page and Trick Williams as the special guest referee. This was and we watched the whole match, by the way.
Yeah.
We watched the whole match from beginning to end. Trick can really be a good referee. I want to say that. Trick was a really good referee. He was honest. He was on the board. Dennis,
I agree.
Raise your camera up a little bit up because all I see is like your head and there you go. Perfect.
No, my bad.
I don't think your hat says anything.
That's right. Make sure your forehead's in zoom now.
Ah, man, go. How about you go fly kite?
I'm not saying that shit. Ladies and gentlemen. All right, there you go. I've been there too, man. I got you. All right. Anyway, Joe, what was your thoughts on this match? I will continue on, but your thoughts. Bless you.
Match was good. There was a couple things that Joe Hendry showed some of his a little bit of his inexperience, even though he's been in the business a while. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, more than a decade.
Some of the slowness and the offness of some of the things he was doing. The count on the outside was one of the things that really irked the shit out of me.
John Cena do it.
Oh my god, dude. He was getting up at like 3 or 4, and he was about to get back in the ring, and then he dropped back down to his knees. Like, oh shit, wait, the count's still too early. I got to go back down. And then he did it again and fell back down again. I was like, just why? You're obviously awake. You're obviously there. Just go the fuck back in the goddamn ring already.
So that's what it was. The crowd was screaming that was 3 a couple times. I'm like, what the fuck are you guys talking about? Like, because the camera angle didn't really get it right. But
the count on the outside of the ring when they were counting him out.
Yeah.
And that was what I'm talking about. He just kept like falling down. Like he was he was standing up about to get in the ring, and then he was like, oh shit, the count's not far enough yet. And he took a knee.
Okay.
And then he got up and did it again and again until it got to 9.
Trick really tried to save this match, but
he tried.
It went south. He was being dirty once again.
Yeah, but that's Paige. He's gonna be.
I don't believe in Joe Hendry, but let's put it that way.
hold on. Now this is okay. Let's talk about the ending of the match.
Don't get me wrong, Trick could win the belt back, but Ethan Page is.
I'll talk about that in a second too. I think Trick is burying himself more and more with this bullshit. But,
Trick don't need the belt.
I know, but let's talk about the ending of the match. I think what had happened, Trick did not see what the fuck happened. I know the second referee came in.
The low blow.
Yeah, for the low blow, but that was the 1, 2, 3. Before that, yeah, I remember. Hendry,
It was the DDT on the belt.
No, even before that, Hendry did his special. Was going to do the 1, 2, 3. Ethan,
But he put his foot under the rope.
Yes, Trick called it by the book. Then Hendry got mad. Ethan pushed Ethan pushed Hendry into Trick. Second referee slid in.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, he did the DDT on the belt, and what I loved about that, I told the Invisible Woman this. The referee's job was to grab the belt and get it out of the ring as fast as possible because you're not supposed to have any objects in the ring.
Well,
Ethan saw that small infinitesimal opening.
Well, it was because Hendry went to go grab the belt.
Yeah.
And when Joe Hendry went to go grab the belt, Page capitalized and just dropped him with a DDT.
Yeah. And technically, if the belt's on the floor and
it's fair play.
It's fair play. So I love that little spot. But the referee should have fucking grabbed that shit. Boom, into the 2. Ref's about to count 3.
Yeah.
Trick slides in, stops the count. Then Ethan low blows Hendry. Then
after the ref gets punched.
Yeah, Trick has no choice but to count the 1, 2, 3, which kind of pissed me off because I'm like, you can be a dick and just say fuck you and not,
He was doing his job.
You're not a fucking samurai. You're not gonna die if you don't honor the fucking match, dude.
He promised Ava that he would earlier in the show.
Yes, I know, but even Ava's like, dude, I saw a low blow. So I think, also afterwards, Pete Dunne came out, beat the shit out of Trick. So now
that's going to be for Halloween Havoc. Well, actually, they're wrestling this week on Tuesday.
Yeah. So it's good. Like Damage, Trick versus, and they keep repeating the same promo of Trick and Dunne, Trick and Dunne, Trick and Dunne.
They repeat.
But what I did like about this match, and no matter what you're going to say, I know you guys don't like Ethan Page. I know you don't like him. But no matter what you say, he did everything right as a heel.
Oh, yeah.
And he got super heel heat. Everything he did was perfect. Even after he won, how he's like, raise my hand.
Yeah. No, he did it right. No, I'm not gonna complain that. He did everything that heels.
His work has been good.
Yeah. He did everything right as a heel's supposed to do. He did everything right as a wrestler's supposed to do. He's stuck in a company. He's stuck in a company that he can't do anything. You're the champion now for the next month or two. Oh, actually, you're the champion to Halloween Havoc. You're basically the champion to Halloween Havoc, and then you lost it. So
maybe.
I know, maybe, Joe. Come on now, Halloween Havoc. If there's a 2-month gap, the main belts get changed. You know that. The small belts, like the tag team belts, they get changed back and forth. NXT belt is becoming a main one. NXT title, main one. And the women's title, main one. They only go on big ones. October or November.
We'll see, though. But I don't know if they're going to have Ethan drop it. I think they might have him hold it a little while. Let's be fair. Who else is going to take the belt?
If you want the
what other?
I would say Joe Hendry. Whether you like it or not, Joe Hendry should get the belt.
They're not going to do it. They're not going to pull that trigger. They've done so many crossover title matches, and not one time have they pulled the trigger.
Then, Dennis, who do you think should fight Ethan? If it's not Joe Hendry,
let me see who.
Just anybody, really.
Top 3, Obafemi.
Okay. Yeah.
They won't do it because he's already a champion.
But he could, like, same way as Keith Lee, he was NXT and North American champion. They can't do that. I
mean, they could, but then that would be rough because then you're putting all of your championships on one person again, and then you're going to have that one person running with 2 titles, and he's going to have to defend both titles. So they're going to lose matches by doing that.
I think they're doing a Thanos thing, and they're going to give him the Heritage Cup. And if Oba wanted the NXT title, he can get it. If he wanted it, he can get it. Like that's like 21 matches. He's already NXT and North American champion. Keith Lee didn't even have that before he even became the champion. They're putting all their eggs in these particular people, in Roxanne, in Oba, in Trick, in not even Ethan, but so are these people. So I think give Oba like the Invisible Woman said, give Oba the Heritage Cup and the North American. But if he doesn't get the Heritage Cup,
but ultimately,
give him the NXT title for funsies.
Ultimately, I want D'Angelo to take the North American belt, and for Oba to keep the Heritage Cup. But also, has Wesley challenged Ethan Page for this belt yet? Have they interacted at all?
No, not yet.
No? Okay.
No, but you have a heel and a heel. That's usually not how the dynamic works.
True. Oba was a heel.
What about Jada Parker and Roxanne Perez?
Sometimes it kind of heals.
No, but Jada a bitch. I'm sorry. Sorry to say it. Sorry. Jada is. I have a girlfriend. I keep forgetting that. You know that Peacock movie was cool. Thank you, Karen. Hold up. Roxanne Perez is a smarmy heel. Smarmy heel is like, I'm badass. I'm the shit.
Yeah. She's cocky.
She's cocky. She's a cocky heel.
She's cocky, but she has the shit to back it up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Jada Parker is a cocky heel, and she can't back it up. And she talks so damn much. And she hood. So it's just that's a totally different type of person. And which I love that Jada Parker, part of OTM, not Jada Parker, wherever the fuck you're from, because they didn't even say wherever the fuck you're from, which I don't say that anymore, which pisses me off. But no, that's also NXT, ladies and gentlemen. I hope I clip this. NXT, ladies and gentlemen, you can say reigning and defending champion because Roxanne Perez has been a reigning and defending fucking champion.
Mm-hmm.
How about that? How about saying that shit? Also, why? Why did the announcer look like the guy from the Miles Morales movie, the punk rocker Spider-Man?
Oh, you saw
that
that
reference?
I honestly know.
Not sure.
I literally saw that.
You thought the announcer chick?
Yeah, she was dressed up just like the fucking Spider-Man punk rock guy that has emotion.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I seen that.
And it just didn't look good. Anyway, I don't know. Like for me, my top 3 would actually Obafemi, D'Angelo, or like Obafemi, D'Angelo, and the third guy. I would like Trick, but I don't want Trick to have the belt right now because he doesn't have any direction. He should go up to the main roster, get the fuck out of here.
Trick don't need the belt. That's the problem.
Yeah, but there's no other like as a weird like let's just throw this into the pot and see what works. Javon Evans.
No.
Maybe.
No.
Okay, hold up, Joe. That's why I said the whole throw something in the pot and see what happens. Okay. If you remember back in the day, even the blue Miss Blue Pants won a match once in a while and got famous. So we can make, Javon Evans. I'm just saying, nigga, Javon Evans is like really charismatic. So it's working for him. He's never gonna beat Ola, but he can beat Ethan. Maybe.
Javon Evans is like crackhead Wesley. We don't want that out there.
I didn't say that it was crackhead Wesley. Wesley is like, oh God. All right. Now we're going to the insulting territory. All right.
I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it as I see it, man. That is like a scrawnier version of Wesley. And that's saying a lot because Wesley ain't that big.
No, Wesley is small, and all the other wrestlers are small. But you know what? Final grade of NXT No Mercy, Mr. D-Walk. What do you give as a whole?
I give it a A-.
Okay. Mr. Joe BNCO.
I'll give it a B.
Miss Invisible Woman.
I give it a solid B minus. I wasn't too happy with the outcomes, but let's see where it's going.
I give it a B plus. I mean, it was a good match. The Wesley Zach thing was kind of for me, and which was the message? No, you know what? No, just a solid A. Like everything, I don't care what Bleacher Report said. Like I predicted the Chase U match, and it came out perfectly. I just want now. I'm really intrigued to see what is Ridge Holland going to do now.
Yeah.
What the fuck is he going to do now? Like you have the whole Chase U coming after your ass. So are you gonna be like the John Wick of NXT? You just gotta keep running all the fucking time, or are you gonna be like the fucking just the Hulk of NXT and you just beating up every motherfucker that comes in? Oh, you hurt my Chase guy. And then again, and then like 6 or more Thea Hill bad actresses.
Yeah.
It was bad actress. Like
but the Alba Femi and Tony D'Angelo match was stolen. That was top match right there.
Yeah, right off the bat, it was a good match. Like my top 2 matches before we leave: Oba Femi versus Tony D'Angelo, and actually Roxanne Perez versus Jada Parker. Because again, it showed psychology in the match. Honestly, wait, you know what? Before we leave, top 2 matches that you liked.
Top 2 definitely Oba Femi and D'Angelo, and
you look right here too. You got Chase U, Wesley, Kaylani, Roxanne Perez, and Joanne.
I guess the Kaylani match, but not for Kaylani, for Wendy. I was really impressed with her.
I give that. Joe, top 2 matches.
I'm gonna go with Cora Jade and Parker and Gonna give it to Chase U and Axiom and Frazier.
Yeah, good match. Like it's weird that this pay-per-view all were good matches, except for Wesley and for me, but everyone else all good matches. Ladies and gentlemen, Dennis, take us out, Mister.
Well, that was another episode of NXT. Like I said, I had company. You never know. You never know who's stopping by. Holler at me on Wednesdays. You can holler at the whole crew on Saturday. And we can talk more about wrestling. Thank y'all for coming through. I'll see y'all Saturday. Good night. Invisible Man got something to say?
Yeah. One thing. Invisible Woman says it. Go get it, girl.
Good night. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment, and we will see you guys next time. Thank you for your support.
Also, from now on, I'm going to say this at the end of the show, too. Check us out on Spotify. Type in NXT Time with D-Walk. Every episode is going straight to audio in the next 24 hours. Check us out. PWF is coming up soon when we figure that shit out in life. Good night, everybody.
Good night. Invisible Man, let's go.
All right.
Lace up your boots, we're about to fight. NXT in the house, bringing the heights. We walk on mic, ready to ignite. Detroit hip-hop, we take it flight. Body slamming, the crowd's going wild. Square circle with keys to the pile. NXT superstars, we're breaking the mold. This Detroit beat will never get old. Step into the ring, feel the adrenaline rush. NXT wrestlers, we're the ones that can't crush. With our moves so smooth, we're the next generation. Detroit hip-hop meets wrestling sensation.